Today's weekly channeled message is about finding your power. It's including energy healing for immediate practice. And the message at the end took me by surprise. It's for the more advanced energy healers and sages who have been on the spiritual path for a long time. Hello, friends. Welcome to this week's channeled message. My name is Jessica Eary, and I'm an intuitive guide. I do one-word channeled messages in the middle of the week. When I asked what you needed to hear most, I pulled a card, and this is the word I got. Ooh, upside down. Power. I want you to take a good look at this, and I just want you to, when I say the word power, tune into your body, see how you feel. Right now I'm getting some sensations in my throat. Some of you feel like you can't speak your truth, like your voice is not being heard, or your expression has no purpose. When I say power and you feel it in your throat, you may be having a hard time sticking up for yourself, setting boundaries, saying what you need. And when that happens, if we do not speak up for ourselves, it's kind of like this loop we go in of a continual, I'm not going to say anything because it hurts somebody's feelings, but in that process, you are betraying yourself. And if you find yourself in the process of you keep your mouth shut, you betray yourself, and then you go through this shame spiral and guilt loop of not being able to express yourself, and then your throat closes even more and your expression gets even quieter, and then you feel like you don't matter. This is a very hurtful loop to be in. So let me help you with this. If this is where you are, I just want you to just like feel your throat right there. I want you to see like a beam of white light coming in the top of your head, going to your throat, opening your throat chakra. And now I want you to pretend like the person or thing is sitting in front of you that you did not speak up to. And maybe it was someone at work, or maybe it was even your spouse or a child, someone very close to you, and you just let it slide. Now I want you to take your time and say what you wanted to say. Act like they're sitting across from you. Say what you wanted to say. Hear yourself. Finding power in your voice, hearing yourself, validating your truth, validating your expression starts with you. So this exercise is very helpful. At the end of the day, if you are stuck in this loop, chances are it doesn't just happen once. This is a lifetime of learning this behavior of making yourself small to appease others. And this is what you are growing out of. And the process of breaking out of that mold is very uncomfortable because it goes against what your comfort zone is. So your power in this moment and the power you are learning is it is safe to break out of the mold that is keeping you small and feeling insignificant. Because the power you are learning is that you matter. You matter. You are significant. You have needs, and to assert your needs, you need boundaries. And it might not happen all at once, but as you take your time to assert yourself, state your boundaries, hold your boundaries, you will find more strength and power in speaking up for yourself. And it might take some time. So this practice while you're alone, practice at the end of the day, before you go to bed, practice in the morning, just when no one's around, maybe when you're in your car driving to work, or when you get in your car, when you leave work, before you even start the car. wherever you find these small pockets of quietness while you are in transition throughout your day, to say the things you didn't say. It's going to help release energetically and give you the embodiment, the practice of embodiment, and learning how to use that power in your life. Okay, that was for those of you who felt that in your throat when I said the word power. So let me just keep going here. If you feel drained and tired and exhausted when I say the word power, you may have suffered burnout recently at work. You may be feeling like, I keep trying and nothing is working, so why even bother? So it's like this feeling of lethargy that sets in. So to think about this, get your body moving. I'm like feeling all this, like you're jumping up and down and doing a workout. In those moments that you feel like this wave of exhaustion comes over you and you cannot move forward, there is a lot of stuck energy there that needs to be released. And there's many ways and tools that you can do this. I'm recently taking a tapping class. Tapping is a wonderful way to move stuck energy in your body that gets the energy flowing. If working out is something that's good for you, but more towards the energy work. Energy work, yes, you can work out. Tapping is wonderful. And also, if you meditate, practice bringing in the light into your body, into your solar plexus. So the part of you that's out of balance in your energy field is your solar plexus. And that's that sun, like if you see a bright sun above your belly button, below your chest bone, right there in the middle, below your sternum. This is your center of, I want to say empowerment. This is for you. Yes, this is your center of showing up for yourself and doing the thing you said you were going to do, and actually processing that earth element into fire and combustion, into energy, into moving forward and acting your life out through physical manifestation. So a good way to get this energy flowing again is actually walking, standing outside. You can even stand up right now, wherever you are, and feel. You can stand up, feel your feet about shoulder width apart. Pull up the energy from the middle of your feet, from the earth. This is life force energy. Open, imagine portals opening at the bottom of your feet. Breathing in life force energy up your legs, keep going, up your legs, up your tailbone to this spot right here where my this necklace is. This center, this energy center on you needs to be recharged. And if you are going through this process of learning how to keep your word to yourself, that can be kind of tricky, because if you keep going through your day and you're like, oh, I said I was going to go to the gym today and I didn't. Oh, I said I was going to make my lunch today and not buy my lunch. I didn't. Oh, crap. I said I was going to go do this today. These little things throughout the day that we go back on our word, on ourselves, makes it harder for us to trust ourselves. So this message of power for you is about trusting yourself. And it's in those tiny little things that you make promises to yourself and you don't keep your word, then you start to lose trust with yourself. So if that energy work isn't for you and it's not your thing, that's fine. You're going to, you really have to just show up for yourself and do the thing you say you're going to do. The more you build that, you build trust with yourself, and then you have that integrity. So this power for you is about integrity with yourself. If you need some help with this, please just click on my link below and set up a reading if you're like, yes, that's me, but I don't know, there's something here that I really can't see and it's not clicking. That's what I'm here for. But hopefully this is helping and landing with you. So let me see if there's another message in here about power. Give me 1 minute. Okay, one more message here I got. It's about arrogance. Arrogance, ooh, I feel it. I feel it in my solar plexus. Arrogance, when we have a little too much trust in ourselves and we get really prideful, be careful, you know that saying, pride comes before a fall. Arrogance can be one of our biggest hurdles and hardest lessons to overcome. Let me just, hold on. I got to tap into this. Humility, humbleness, letting go, letting other people be right when they, even when they're wrong. Not speaking up to correct people when it's out of arrogance. This is different from speaking up to assert yourself when you need to protect yourself and there are sacred boundaries that you have to speak up for. If you're just in a setting where someone is, where you always have to be right, notice that when you're moving forward this week or today, when you have to be in control and always right and correcting people, that is a form of fear that is masking itself. It comes up as a shadow, as arrogance. And beneath that arrogance is actually some insecurity that your inner child used pride to mask its fears. So this is inner child healing. This is deep shadow work. If you have been struggling with this, with arrogance, and you really want to release it, some alone time, some quiet time in meditation, in studying shadows. Carl Jung is a wonderful resource. You can look up any books on Carl Jung, on archetypes, on shadow archetypes, and learn about what they are and see where it lands with you and how your shadows are playing out in your life, because those shadows are keeping us in sometimes in denial of seeing the truth in our life. And the point and purpose of this message is to help you embody more fully your truth, your light. And one way that you can heal this insecurity through arrogance is learning about shadows, being honest and truthful about where you are masking your fear with pride. And sometimes it's really hard to do this alone. You might need some help. If you need help, this is another area that I'm happy to help you with. But if you don't want to come to me, that's fine. You can just, there's so many resources out there. So I just pray that every one of you this week that received this message about power can open your heart wide and receive it with love and grace. This is to help you grow and move forward past those blocks in your life right now that you do not want to be stuck at. This message is coming through because you have said, universe, help me. I want to move forward and I feel stuck. I don't know how. So these are your messages. I would love to hear from you. I'm sending you love, and I'm so glad to be able to show up in this way and share my gifts. And if this is something that you're really interested in emotional healing, because all of this is emotional healing. I will be having the beginning of a moon circle that I'm holding. Starts in January on I believe it's the 21st, and we will be meeting monthly to perform moon rituals and meet in community and channel this divine feminine healing for emotions, connecting with the earth and the cycles of the moon, and really opening up psychically, energetically to receive change. And it's really for people who are devoted to their spiritual growth and evolution, who are looking for a daily devotional practice, but we will be meeting monthly. Okay. I bless you with power, with truth, with understanding, and I will see you on Sunday for the 3-card Oracle card, pick a card reading. All right. Love you guys.